So the
Yes.
Federal Reserve has done a tremendous amount. They've committed to purchasing $80 billion a month of securities, mortgage-backed securities, and Treasury securities. They just published their permanent open market operations schedule for the month of July. They're going to do about 12 to $14 billion today alone, and then $8 billion a day thereafter. So they're sticking through with the plan, and they basically said we're going to do whatever it takes, and they have a dual mandate: full employment and price stability. So they basically said that we're going to continue to do asset purchases, to add liquidity to the system, to do the Main Street lending program. And I think they're going to keep their foot on the pedal until you see unemployment at the mid single digits. Okay, so it's come down from 14 to 11.1. Our jobs reports have been phenomenal in the last 2 months, but there's still more to go. We've gained back a third of the jobs that were lost, but I think we're going to see another third of those jobs regained before the end of the year, and that's going to be from the Fed continuing with asset purchases, and also what they haven't been able to achieve is the price stability, meeting their inflation targets. And they've talked about having it be symmetrically met, which means they could run hot. In other words, they could run inflation at 2.5%, 3% for some time if they can get to those levels before they even think about cutting back on that stimulus. So, with $3 trillion of balance sheet expansion so far, they have unlimited firepower to keep things going, to help bring inflation down. That should keep the dollar in check, which will help the emerging markets. And all in all, we've got the right leadership at the Fed doing whatever it takes to help the U.S. economy, which is going to help the global economy. And again, as we have the treatments and the vaccines later in the year, everything's going to come into place, coupled with the stimulus and the liquidity provided by global central banks and global policymakers. So we're in good shape.